Hi. Good morning, dogs. Today's November 12th, and the weather today is cloudy. Today's gonna hover around 50 until the evening, and I really hope the morning rain didn't catch you off guard. Now, if you're an avid viewer, you know that we ask a question every morning pertaining to the day's content, and today's question was, what do the 1983 World's Fair and the Pornhub categories list have in common? And My Big Green Tractor guessed it. They both make shitty accommodations for women for the sake of silencing complaints, but continue to perpetuate the patriarchal structures present within their industries. I'm going to pass this off to Angel to establish the history of porn and how it arrived to the point that we're at today.
Floor 6.
Hi, my name is Angel, and today we're going to discuss the history of technology and pornography. Print, film, cable, TV, VCR, Polaroid instant camera, camcorder, the computer, and the internet are all information technologies that allowed individuals easy access to view as well as produce pornography. Printed literature was the dominant form of pornography before the invention of film. It was accessible and easy for stores to distribute. The circulation of printed literature declined as newer forms of pornography like film and TV emerged. The cable TV and video cassettes allowed individuals to view pornography from the comfort of their home, instead of going out to an adult theater or sex store. The invention of the Polaroid instant camera and videotape recorders enabled individuals to create their own pornography. Advancements to cameras and camcorders reduced the level of skill needed to use such equipment, thus more people could operate it and produce homemade videos. The computer and the internet expanded pornography. Because of the internet, pornography is even easier to access and nearly free. New pornographic products such as games and interactive films allowed individuals to create their own fantasy and interact with pornography in a way they hadn't before.
Floor 6.
Good afternoon, fellow dogs. I am Jonathan Farias. To add on the topic of porn, it has been known to be surrounded by stereotypes, such as the normality of men being dominant and women being dominated in sexual activity, as well as the misunderstanding in porn of how kink is presented and the way erotic is shown, which reflects on what Audre Lorde says in her writing, Uses of the Erotic as Power. In a paragraph, she expresses how the erotic is misunderstood in pornography. The paragraph illustrates the erotic has often been misnamed by men and used against women. It has been made into the confused, the trivial, the psychotic, the plasticized sensation. For this reason, we have often turned away from the exploration and consideration of the erotic as a source of power and information, confusing it with its opposite, the pornographic. But pornography is a direct denial of the power of the erotic, for it represents the suppression of true feeling. Pornography emphasizes sensation without feeling. Then she defines the erotic as a measurement between the beginnings of our sense of self and misuses the erotic. Finally, I analyze the way gender and porn is expected to express themselves during sexual activity, such as men being known to pull women's hair or slapping them to express the erotic, which Lorde expresses as misuse. Also, how women are expected to moan during sexual activity to express their pleasure. This proves how porn surrounds around stereotypes.
Floor 6.
Now I'm here to talk about the gendering of the porn industry. Returning to the question of the day, what do the 1893 Chicago's World Fair and the Pornhub categories list have in common? The World's Fair hosted a broad range of technological advancements and housed an entire campus, while women fought for representation, and instead of being a part of each of their respective studies, they were given a tent away from the main campus, designating women's inventions. This same concept can be seen in Pornhub, where after numerous complaints from female-friendly turning into For Women on a forum, community member DFWFE begins their statement with, "I appreciate that For Women is an improvement on female-friendly, but this is still alienating. What is the opposite of For Women? Not for women? It still, therefore, implies that the rest of the porn on the site is not for women." They go on to explain the unextended disregard of all that don't exhibit stereotype male sexuality. This further exemplifies Holovaeus' ideology that escaping the frame of regulation is difficult enough, attempting to get at answers without expressing a clear moral position is likely to draw fire from all sides, whereas within the forum, there were heated debates that brought this topic to the forefront of the page and is continuing to this day. By rejecting the binary and advocating for the breadth of what is considered colloquial, you, as an individual consumer, can help be a part of this change. Thank you all for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow morning with another edition of Dogs Daily. Thanks to our reporters, Johnny Farias and Angel Liang, and I'm your host, Emmanuel Tesfaye, signing off.